Hey, Leslie from Generations Revival. I just wanted to take a quick second to say thank you for purchasing a DIY project from me. I am forever grateful for your support and thank you so much. So this is the little tiered set, the Hocus Pocus themed tiered set. It's super cute. Let's get started. Okay, so this is probably the hardest project I think I've ever recorded and done, mostly because it's just trying to figure out what colors you want to do. So I'm unpackaging everything, cutting all the saran wrap off, and then what I'm basically going to do is group all of the pieces together with what color I want to paint them. And this is what took me the longest part, because you're trying to figure out what you want to do, what looks good. You're more than welcome to just go off of the picture posted or what I do here. You don't have to even follow it this way. It's super, super simple. There is no right or wrong. I literally second guessed everything, and you'll actually see later in the video, I changed my mind a couple times. That's okay too. You just let the paint dry and paint over it. So here I'm just kind of getting a visual for what's what and what all I have to kind of make a mental note of what colors I want to do. So the banners, I want their hair all black, and then I do the other two with a purple and green. So I'm taking everything apart and basically grouping it how I'm going to paint it. So I'm putting all the colors that I want to do black together, all the colors that I want to do white, and I basically just picked whichever pieces. Again, no right or wrong, do however you feel. So like I said, this really was the hardest part out of all the projects that I've done, and I think it's just because that there are so many little pieces. So keep those little pieces close by and just kind of separate them out as you want to do them. So I'm going to start with black, and I'm going to paint the black backgrounds for the little signs. You just cut a little corner of the package and squirt some paint out on a paper plate, and you're just going to paint over everything. So I started with the little banners, the little tags that have the engraved words on them. They're engraved so that you know where to glue down the words. Don't worry about, filling those out, filling those lines in. It's totally okay. So with some of the stuff, you can use a makeup sponge and dab that paint straight up and down. You can do light layers. These are all laser cut, so all of the edges are burned. They're all naturally dark anyway. With the black, you don't really see it, but with the lighter colors, you want to keep in mind you want to do lighter layers and a light press with either the sponge brush or the makeup sponge. That'll keep the paint really on that top surface. Don't worry about painting all of the edges, because some of them are really hard to paint. So here I'm just painting the frame white. I actually use the end of the paintbrush to kind of hold it in place, and I'm just dabbing the paint on whichever pieces, whatever you feel more comfortable with. You can use the paintbrush, wash it out in between colors. You can use the sponge brush. There's plenty of makeup brushes as well, or makeup sponges that you can use as well. So again, it's just a matter of painting all these little pieces. Just make sure you keep track of them and whatever you feel comfortable with. So a little trick with these words, I take a piece of tape and I stick it sticky side up on the table and put the words on there. Kind of holds them down a little bit easier. They're a little bit easier to paint that way, and it kind of keeps all those pieces together. Just a little trick that I do when I'm painting little words. The one thing that you do want to make sure that you're painting the right side up. So if you look at all of the words, the back side is burnt. That's from the fire back, the flashback from the laser. The surface that you want to paint is typically lighter. It might have a little bit of smoke edge on it from where the laser in wind direction. But mostly you just want to make sure that you paint that lighter side. So here with the witch's feet, I just decided to kind of alternate them. You could do yellow in here. I love the colors orange, yellow, and green, or orange, green, and purple together. I just think they're really cute, and they kind of fit the Hocus Pocus theme. So I used a little bit more of those on this set than the yellow from the picture that was on social media pages as the example. So I like it this way. I think it's super cute. So, but again, it's totally up to you. You can stripe them as however you like them. So this super glue, the red little nozzle screws down on top and it actually punctures that hole. That's how you're going to get your super glue out. Just make sure that you don't get super glue on your fingers. This stuff will straight up glue your fingers together. So what I find is easier, I actually glue down on the board first versus trying to glue the individual pieces. I feel like I get less glue on myself that way. With that little white frame, I took a dry black brush and just kind of went over it just real lightly. It just broke up the solid white. I felt like it was a little bit too stark white, so it was perfect. So I, again, did the same thing with the I Smell Children. I put the bats on there, and I'm just going to go through and glue all these pieces together. And I think here is where I decided I wanted to do, I think I switched it from like green to orange. And then I think I had like the wrong K. So again, if you mess up, no worries. Just let it dry and paint back over it. Yep, I messed the K up. So really, it's not a big deal. Don't fret. If you are covering up, like you'll kind of see on that orange, it might need a second layer to cover up that green because it might bleed through a little bit. But let it dry, put on a second coat. As long as it doesn't show through, you're good to go. I think these are so cute. Oh my gosh. And there you have it. Decorate your tray. You can put these really anywhere, on a coffee bar, a little shelf, anything that you guys have got. I would love to see it. If you take a picture and share it to social media pages, be sure to tag Generations Revival on Instagram and Facebook. I love seeing all the different interpretations and how everybody paints these. Super cute, fun project. For the little banner, I didn't take a video of it, but you basically just are going to loop burlap string through those holes on that banner, and you can hang it however you feel. Thanks again, guys. This was a super fun, kind of anxious project at the very beginning, trying to figure out what pieces to paint. But once you get past that part, it's super fun. I look forward to seeing it. Thanks again, guys.